Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Nabil Santoso. I am from class 9G and I have a story to tell you. It's about Kumang and the dragon story. Let's listen to the story. In Sarawak, long ago, there was a beautiful girl called Kumang. She was very hardworking and used fish from morning to night. One day, although it was nearly time to go home, she had still caught no fish. She tried once more. She pulled up her net. She found there was a tiny snake in it. It looked so helpless. She decided to take it home with her. She placed it in a jar in the kitchen. Every day she gave it something to eat. As the week passed, the tiny snake grew into the large snake. Finally, he changed to the dragon. As it was no longer possible to keep it in a jar, Kumang allowed to live in the house. "Why do you eat so much?" asked Kumang. The dragon did not answer, but only breathed a fire from his mouth. "I've sold everything to buy food for you." This was true. Kumang has sold all the valuable Chinese jars which she kept in the house, as well as jewelry, clothes, and a furniture. She had nothing left to sell. She wondered how she would be able to buy the dragon any more food. Suddenly, the dragon spoke. Kumang sat up. He had never heard the dragon speak before. "How big is your herd?" She thought it was a strange question. "This is only the size of small leaf," she answered. The next day, the dragon asked her the same question and received the same reply. "I'm sorry," the dragon said. "I haven't had anything to eat for several days. I cannot wait any longer. I'm so hungry. I must eat your herd." Kumang almost fainted. She lived alone. She did not know what to do. "Well," she said, "if you want to eat my herd, I shall have to give it to you. But first, please look for a piece of hollow bamboo. Then place my herd in it together with some rice and cook it over a fire. I will taste much better like that." As soon the dragon has left the house, Kumang said to her dog, "When the dragon returns, tell him I have gone out for a walk and won't be back for 1 hour or soon." She ran into a neighboring rubber estate owned by her friend Danjal. She quickly climbed the tallest tree she could find. She sat on the highest branch and poured a bottle of cooking oil the trunk of the tree. Not long afterward, the dragon returned home with a bamboo. He was angry when he heard what Kumang's dog says. However, he soon followed Kumang's footprint to the tall tree where she was hiding. She tried to climb the tree, but it was too slippery. He decided to wait at the bottom of the tree. She can stay up there forever, he thought. Just about that time, Danjal's friend Juara visited the estate. He heard a small voice calling out of the tree. "Please, tell Danjal to set fire to the tree. The tree is all old and dry. Next year, he can plant some young trees." Then he heard another sound, deeper and very fierce. "Don't do anything of the sort. If Danjal sets fire on the trees, he will cause himself a lot of trouble and lose all his money. Juara has frightened. He had never heard voice like this before. One sounded like a fairy's, and other like an evil spirit. He ran to Danjal's house. "What's wrong?" asked Danjal. "You look as if you have seen a ghost." Juara told him what had happened. "If a fairy has asked me to burn down the old trees, I'm sure there must a good reason. I always obey the fairies tell me." So they set fire on the trees. When they walked round the estate, the next day there were only burned and blackened tree trunks to be seen. They became tired and sat down to rest on one of the tree trunks. Danjal took out this jungle knife to cut open a coconut he was carrying as he wanted to drink the coconut juice inside. In doing so, he cut the trunk of the tree. He was surprised to see that some blood started to come out from the cut. "What's this?" he called out in fright. They soon found out that it was not the tree trunk at all but the dragon who had died in the fire. Danjal then saw the strange looking foot shining on the top of branch of the tree which was still standing. "How strange!" he cried. "A single fruit. I wonder why it was not burned in the fire." Juara tried to climb the tree. It was difficult as the tree trunk was covered of oil and very slippery. At last, they got the fruit and took it home. "I've never seen the fruit like this before. It's so soft and thin." He placed it on his bed when Juara and he had dinner. While they are eating their dinner, they heard some singing a sweet, sweet song in the bedroom. They crept in. There was a strange golden light coming from the fruit on the bed. "Close your eyes," said a timid voice, "and count to 20. They did as they told. When they opened their eyes again, the fruit had split into two, and Kumang was sitting on the bed smiling at them. "Don't be afraid," he said. "Let me tell you what happened." After she finished, Danjal said to her, "You are really very lucky. It must have been a terrible nightmare for you. Anyway, now the wicked dragon is dead and won't cause you any more trouble. But I don't think you should alone again. Why don't you become my wife and live here with me?" After a while, Kumang agreed to marry Danja, and they lived together happily even after. Thank you for hearing my stories. That's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.